beyond my limit, not to compromise. And you can tell me if I mean it, looking in my eyes. Cause I've been waiting for my moment to strike. So come close, let me show you what it's like. Yeah, you can try to stand in my path, but you're gonna regret it. I'll be the one who laughs last while I'm making my exit. Cause this is only for the strong of heart, not if you get it. And no matter what the outcome, you better accept it. I can cut like the shell, I can bury the pain. So go down for a second, just get out of my way. Just get in your cell, I'm not letting you go. So take this as a lesson, cause it's all that we know. Will the whole world know your name? When we dance with destiny. I've been there and I've seen it. I'm never gonna stop believing. You'll find your flame. Oh, we can save the day. Not die. It's like I'm seeing double vision. Take a seat, I'm on a mission. We got everything to gain. To become everything you're not. You just give it all you got and take the pleasure with the pain. Yeah, I can feel my fire awaken. No time for being complacent. There's a dream on the horizon. You know we gotta chase it. And when we get to where we're going, then we start the invasion. Best me? No, you must be mistaken. You know I'll turn you into rust. Grind you right down to dust. You thought you were the best. Well, you haven't met us. The fire and rain. Call me the hurricane. I'm not letting you go. Cause it's all that I know. Will the whole world know your name? When we dance with destiny. I've been there and I've seen it. I'm never gonna stop believing. You'll find your flame. Now here we go, it's the end of the show. Hear them, they're calling your name. Cause in the end, it's you and your friends. You'll find your Now here we go, it's the end of the show. Hear them, they're calling your name. Cause in the end, it's you and your friends. You'll find your flame.
I lied awake for days, counting all the ways I died. Everything I couldn't save, buried down, still half alive. It's got me crawling in my skin, but no one's coming out to hold me close. Pouring out the gasoline, yeah, I've been making friends with all these girls, and I got nothing left to lose. Fight to the future.
Good evening, and welcome back to The Siege, or good morning, good afternoon, welcome in, welcome in. Heyo, hey folks, welcome in. I love YouTube. I really love YouTube. No, I hate it. So, unfortunately, everyone in chat has to say something. Because YouTube is like, nobody's watching you right now, you have 0 viewers. And it's like, it's not true. YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, where your anxiety about not having enough viewers is even worse than other places. It's the light, and I'm preparing my Dr. Pepper. ASMR Pepper, the new show here on the channel. Also funny. I know that a buddy of mine is watching this channel now and then when he has the time, and he's also a Twitch streamer. And he is, let's just say, he is definitely one of the bigger ones. And I go live to go in his channel, right? I see him playing Warlander, and I'm like, right. So he's through Warlander right now. And I'm like, I know where you've seen that, buddy. We have to talk about that. Yeah. Oh, I know that some of the games he has been playing, he saw on my channel. I know that. I mean, we are talking about it. It's like, it's not really a secret. He's always like, man, you always find the obscure and small shit. I'm like, well, and you are the one who has the success with it. Yay. No, it's just a gist. I know that person much longer than I know streaming, so not a problem. But that's not really what we're here for. We are here for the Xbox Direct. Well, actually Xbox Developer Direct, which is starting in 9 minutes. 9. Yes. And this should be a doozy. I don't know what we are watching yet. Twitch is live. I wonder, let me see. No. Is YouTube already live, or is this... Oh, this is a premiere. Okay, we are watching on Twitch. We are watching on Twitch. Oh, wait. Is this a premiere live stream? Or is this a premiere? I think this is a premiere. Yeah, I'm not watching premieres on YouTube. So they basically, you can premiere a live stream, so you can set up a live stream to a certain time, and then you have that, or you're just doing a live stream like I do it most of the time. And the problem is with premieres, they are limited to 6,000 bit rates. And I'm not watching streams with 6,000, like 6, not even, I think it's 4,000 bit rate. I think it's even worse. YouTube Premiere is, oof. Ooh, if you're not offering 4K, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I know Twitch has only a limit of 8,000 bitrate if you are partnered and if you are unlocking it. Right, it's like 8,000 bitrate is still experimental on Twitch. It's like, what? What do you mean experimental? Yeah, that's still experimental. My YouTube streams, for everyone who's interested, are running at 10,000 bitrate. And I think YouTube, the highest you can go is 40,000? 30,000? Something like that. Something like that. So that, like, you can, and this is the cool thing on YouTube, you could technically stream in 4040p or even 4K if you want to. You cannot even do that on Twitch. Like, that is definitely like one of the cool perks YouTube has. So, yeah. But let's talk about the developer direct. This has to be good. This has to be good for various reasons. The first reason is clearly Xbox decided not to be on the Game Awards, right? They decided not to be there, and I think this was one of the biggest mistakes you can do. If you are looking up the Game Awards, like you're just going to Google and you see the impact the Game Awards has on Google, on YouTube, it is an insane event. Like, it can dwarf multiple other huge events. It gets even close to the Oscars, right? It's absolutely insane the amount of numbers they are producing and the trends they are producing. You might not like it. I think that the Game Awards are just there for trailers, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are thinking the same. But it has an impact, and you cannot deny that impact. And Xbox has completely decided to bail out on that impact. And unfortunately, I have to say, Xbox, you are not in a position to do so right now. You had an okay-ish 2021 with some games there, and, well, one of the biggest flops probably imaginable. Hello, Halo. Hello, Halo. Halo, hello. And then 2022, the only game which saved your ass, more or less, was what was it called? God damn it. Why am I blanking on the name? It's one of my games of the year. Grounded. There we go. No, not Pentiment. Don't get me wrong, I heard very good things about Pentiment. No, but no. Grounded, like, saved you that year. But it's still a small game in comparison. It's not a banger. It was a game which kept you in the news. But 2022, you were a no-show, Xbox. And you have to get your shit together. So I know that we are not getting a lot of big new announcements here. Like, you can already see it in the background. Those are the four studios we were focusing on, right? Arcane, Turn 10, Mojang, and ZeniMax Online. ZeniMax Online will be a new expansion. I think it already got leaked. Necromund, something like that. Arcane Studios, where we will see hopefully more of Redfall. I really, really hope, and this is why I'm here. Like, I admit it, I'm not here for Forza. I'm not here for Minecraft. I'm not here for ESO. I'm here for Redfall. I want to see more of that game. It looked interesting. I know we had, like, a few weeks ago, we had, like, a debate of, like, Mo, did you know that Redfall is not just a Left 4 Dead? It's actually an RPG open world game? Yeah, duh. What else was it supposed to be? Like, have you seen the trailers I have seen? What? Like, there was actually multiple news reports that, like, Arcane is setting the record straight. Redfall is not a Left 4 Dead. Whoever thought that? What? But that is because, or that's one of the reasons why I want to see Redfall. I want to see the RPG mechanics. I want to see what you're doing, and I'm hoping they're showing a little bit more than just a 3-minute trailer of cuts and some pretty bad combat. Like, again, show me, if they want to, show me 10 minutes of raw gameplay footage. Give me the deets. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm here for. And I'm hoping the release is soon. I mean, rumor has it we will see the release here. The rumor is that the release date is the 2nd of May. And if that is the case, we would definitely play it. Like, seriously, that game is on the shared radar. And I mean that in a good way, just to make that clear. Because it could be one of the bigger games this year for Xbox. I know everyone is like, oh, but what is with Starfield? Starfield! Bethesda! Skyrim! Okay, first of all, Starfield is not here today. Sorry. Ain't gonna happen. They have already announced that it will not be here. There might be a quick teaser on when we will see more about Starfield, because they want to have like its own event. That makes sense. They love to do that at Bethesda for the big ones. But here's the thing, believe it or not, they have already showed plenty of Starfield. When they had the big showcase last year in June, I know that some people are like, oh, it's not preferable and it didn't look too good, and have you seen like the stutters and here and that? Yeah. Believe me, I've seen them. I've expected them, like, for crying out loud. It's Bethesda. Sloppiness is their second name. Look, I love their games. But they are wonky, and they are releasing all in sometimes a very badly optimized state. Hey, Director, good evening to you. Nothing new here. Like, come on, I'm playing Bethesda games since Morrowind. I'm used to Bethesda development. But I think they gave everyone a pretty good idea about what is possible in Starfield. Flying around, multiple planets, story, base building, your character you can upgrade, you can explore. I think they gave us a pretty good idea. But if I compare that to Redfall, not great, right? Like, Redfall is still a big question mark, which is also very interesting, because the official release date for Redfall was last year in summer. I know Starfield release date was in November, but Redfall even got a bigger delay than Starfield. We just, we didn't have an exact release date like with Starfield. Give me 1 second here before we start. And hey, Simon, good day to you too. Oh yeah, this is let me see. Wait. Which bitrate are you on? You are... Ooh. 9,000 bitrate. Maybe we are switching to YouTube. I mean, 8,000 bitrate on Twitch. Oh yeah, YouTube is far behind also. Damn. Oh, thanks. There we go. I was this close saying, oh, it's Forza time. No. It's the man himself. No, not Phil Spencer. There was what's his name? The creator of Tango. AKA Resident Evil. Or one of the creators of Resident Evil. People walking. Ah. Was Rob Ferguson? 5 big games. Oh. Oh. Well, this... Yeah, Tango. Oh god, Tango is working on something which is not horror. Alright, let's see what Mojang has to say. Playtest. Welcome to the Creeper office.
Hello, I'm Dennis Reese, executive
Hi, Dennis.
producer of Minecraft Legends. And today, we'd like to give you an insider's look at how we're building the PvP multiplayer experience for the game.
Wait, what?
Minecraft Legends is a new action strategy game set in a lush, dynamic
PvP?
world. It introduces epic storytelling, and you can form
Did we know that?
alliances with new and familiar Minecraft mobs to stop the invading piglins.
Minecraft Legends will let you play the story-driven campaign as an online co-op experience together with your friends.
His name is Magnus
And it will also
Netforce.
feature a PvP
That is a fantastic
gameplay
name.
mode Where 2 teams with up to 4 players each works to
Yeah, I'm
destroy
kinda
your
curious
opponent's
about this
team
game.
space. The game will support
It's basically
cross-platform
like
play and
Overlord?
online matchmaking.
In order to create the best possible experience, we've partnered with Blackbird Interactive to develop the game.
Okay.
And it's been wonderful to see their commitment and focus on the Minecraft universe.
It's so much fun to be
There must
working with
always
Mojang
be like a
Studios on Minecraft
surreal
Legends.
experience
Interactive. We have a talented team
when
of developers producing our
Xbox is
background
basically
strategy
knocking
games
at a small
to bring
studio
new and
store
exciting
and goes
experience
like,
to the Minecraft
you want to work with
universe.
us?
We're super excited to share more details about PvP gameplay.
Like, it can be a game changer.
There are some really cool features that make PvP unique.
First off, players share their army and resources with their team. This
By the
means
way,
that individual
I cannot
players
read their
aren't able to
positions.
win on their own. They must
Like
cooperate to be
the
successful.
red name. I can
Communication
barely
is really
read that.
important, and you can sort of really tell the teams that gel together because they naturally
Damn.
form roles at the beginning of the game. And as soon as we start, you're off collecting, I start building. We have our favorite roles, but we change them up.
What's his position? Overworld sous chef?
Also, the world in PvP is procedurally generated. Just like it
Did I
is in
saw that
campaign.
right?
This means that each PvP session is different than the last.
That it's different every time you play, depending on how the map is generated, where the valleys are, the mountains are, where the secrets are. You know,
That's
where
cool.
the towers are.
Jokes aside, let's focusing
Minecraft
on the
Legends,
gameplay.
piglins are
Like,
an ever-present threat.
looks
This
cool.
includes PvP.
The piglins are on their own side.
oh, so it's a
Trying to kill both
PvP
of you at the same
PvE.
time.
So the opposing team is not the only thing you need to worry about.
Oh my.
Beware of the piglins.
Heh.
In PvP,
Amateurs,
there's something for everyone.
beware of the
For players
moles.
who like action, they can go attack the piglins or lay siege to the enemy base. For players who enjoy exploration, they can search the world to
This
find
looks like
resources for
chaos.
their team,
I love
hidden
chaos.
treasure chests, or scout the enemy base.
Gathering resources to help the team out, that's super important. But whenever I get into a PvP match, the first thing I try to do is to track down the Regal Tiger. It's my favorite mob to ride because it's really fast, but it's also really cute.
And it will
Players
eat
who
your
like
face.
building, you can spend your time building defenses and upgrading your base, because soon enough your enemy will attack, and you need to
You're
be ready.
building your own fortress.
So the first thing I do when we start is everyone runs off. I open the map, see where the enemy base is. First thing I build is what we call an upgrade tower, where it allows you to build upgrades. So I place that at the back, away from the enemy. So I really pride myself in making, you know, impenetrable bases.
Oh, they have energy shields.
Since the goal of PvP is to destroy the opposing team's base, defending your own base is really important. You have to start with a lot of walls, a lot of towers, and some gates. After that, you can just add whatever you want.
It is so
freestyle.
fascinating to me
I like to
how
add
building a
different
strategy
layers of walls.
games
So my opponents have to
became
find
more
their
and
way
more a
through
thing
their
on
base, almost like a
consoles.
maze.
And I'm all for it.
And then once those
I'm
walls
all
are
for
up,
it.
I like to actually
It's just
hide
great
my
to
ice
see that they have
traps
finally
behind them
figured
to catch
out
enemies off guard.
how to bring those
When it
games
comes
to
time
console
finally
and
take out
controller.
The other team, my favorite strategy is to make a forward camp just outside the enemy base. Then I get the biggest, strongest mobs I can as fast as I can and start sending them in. Then I can smash down the walls, take out their mobs, and claim victory.
The real fun of PvP is creating a strategy, having a game plan, deciding how you think you're going to crush the enemy, and then all of a sudden the host tells you...
Why do we have to bring his name in here?
A
A what?
I can't do my attack now. I've got to like build an anti-siege tower, which is an anti-air tower, to stop the redstone launchers. You just have to be constantly
catapult.
changing your tactics.
Well, inferior to a
Sometimes you have
trebuchet,
no
we
idea
know
what you're
that.
doing. And then you certainly find out very quickly.
Resources, or do I never? I don't know. A while back, we had somebody on our dev team use a strategy where they built a bunch of what are called plank golems, which are archers. So they're very weak, but they do a high amount of damage. And he had 40 of them, and he just ran through our base, ran around our tower, and took out our entire tower with such a simple strategy.
Those are just
And that's why we still
wooden
love
boxes.
playing it every day, because every game is different. You never
This
know
could be
what's gonna
fun. This could be really fun. Like, ignoring the PvE part for a hot second here. I wonder how long a match is, like, taking 20 minutes? Seems to be very fast-paced. Cool. So when is it coming? Rude. Hey! April 18th? Wait, glow sticks? Oh. Awesome. That's cool. I would definitely check it out. Nice. Well, apparently I can take a break. I will not even record this for my React channel. Nope. I have no interest.
I'm Chris Sasaki, and welcome to Turn 10 Studios. The team is hard at work bringing you the next generation of Forza Motorsport, built from the ground up to take advantage of the Xbox Series
we are done with the segment.
This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made.
Okay.
Today, I'm joined by some of our amazing team members to show you how we are making it look real, sound real, and feel real. This is Forza Motorsport.
What? Huh? What? Huh? Huh? Nein! What?
At launch, Forza Motorsport features over 500 cars for you to collect, race.
I know some people are really hyped about this.
800 unique upgrades. This includes over 100 new to motorsport cars.
The fun fact is I can totally stand Horizon.
Racing is violent. It's a battle on the racetrack. The advancements
It looks good.
are greater than
I mean,
Forza
look at that.
Motorsport 5,
Whoa.
6, and 7 combined. This makes our driving experience more fun and
It looks
rewarding.
really
The way the
realistic
car
and good.
accelerates, corners, and brakes. Our materials and shaders are built from the ground up at higher resolutions and optimized for a cutting-edge ray tracing experience.
Ray tracing.
Our paints are sourced using a spectrophotometer to capture multiple data points. of
Making
light
your
behavior
game
on
run
surface.
like shit
This
since
uses a paint model
1920.
that has a much more realistic light response across color, metal flake, and gloss. Damage and dirt buildup is unique to each car. It's now contextually aware and more localized. We simulate paint thickness, chipping, and
I mean,
dimensionality. Dirt
if I wouldn't know I'm
accumulation is more
watching
realistic, gathering more in the
gameplay right
low-pressure
now,
areas like recesses
I would be
and
like, why are you
alcoves.
showing
These
us pictures of real
tell the
cars?
story of the work you put into a race and reflects the marks and battle scars of motorsport.
Like, it looks really
This
impressive.
is our best sounding Forza Motorsport ever, and the first to be mixed natively for immersive audio formats like Windows Sonic and Dolby Atmos. To create an immersive soundscape, each audio system has been rebuilt from the ground up to deliver a new level of sonic depth and authenticity for our players. Modifying car parts like your exhaust and
If I had a
turbo
wheel and
change the car
pedals.
sounds in Forza Motorsport, just like it would in the real world.
Yeah, we call
Every
that a
now has a
car?
variety of sound possibilities based on the parts you've installed. Hardware-accelerated convolution reverb accurately reproduces how sounds in Forza interact within an acoustic space, dynamically adapting to its surroundings and creating a realistic and detailed soundscape.
Cool.
New features like our regional track announcer system and improved tire and suspension audio bring a new
I'm a
level
poor
of
city
realism to the game.
boy.
Hear Forza Motorsport like never before.
Virtual
Every
cars is all I
tire
have.
spill,
Aw.
every engine, lap after lap.
Forza Motorsport launches with 20 environments, built from the ground up for this generation. You'll get to race on iconic fan favorites, as well as 5 all-new to Motorsport locations, including our first in South Africa, Kyalami.
Cool.
We capture our environments to an incredible level of detail. When we reference a track, our team comes back with over 3 terabytes of highly detailed photogrammetry and laser scan data. Through the power of the Xbox Series consoles,
I at least expected 4
to draw up
terabytes.
to 10 times more detail than previous generations. You'll see lush trees, dense grass and overgrowth vegetation,
Again, it looks
animated
really good.
track life, physically based lighting and volumetric fog effects, and a fully procedural cloud system that evolves organically. Tracks look alive, sound alive, and feel alive with cutting-edge visuals and crowds consisting of tens of thousands of fully animated 3D spectators, so you're always immersed in the pure spectacle of racing.
But don't look too
For the
closely.
first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day with weather ensures a constantly evolving racing experience where no 2 laps ever look the same. Meanwhile, dynamic track temperatures, wet driving surfaces, and rubbering in ensure that no 2 laps ever play the same.
I mean, if you want to test your hardware, I'm pretty sure
talented
this
team of
game
artists have built into Kyalami.
will eat up some stuff.
Fast forward to night, and the vista is truly breathtaking. You can see the distant light glows.
Like, damn, look at that lighting, man.
Visual touch.
Wow.
The Kyalami logo itself creates visual impact every time you see it, thanks to ray traced global illumination, which simulates how hundreds of thousands of light rays accumulate color as they bounce between surfaces. We're rendering all our environments in 4K at 60 FPS with real-time ray tracing on track to create true-to-life reflections on all smooth mirror and flat glass surfaces. With the incredible detail and rendering features of our track environments, Forza Motorsport is truly a generational leap ahead.
Unfortunately, you
with
don't
unmatched
really see
visual
that in the
fidelity
stream,
and authenticity.
because this is only full HD and 8K bitrate.
Forza Motorsport is back, and it's our
They-
most comprehensive game ever, with over 500.
They really
cars
have to do
and
this in
20
the future.
environments with
They have to
more new
offer
race
like a...
cars.
Like, this is what I loved about Mixer, right?
You
Ah.
experience all of this in our
Mixer,
incredible
4K
new
stream,
online racing
20,000
mode, and in our
bitrate.
all-new car-building focused single-player career.
Like,
We cannot wait for you to get your hands on this incredible game.
Mixer was just absolutely superior to all the other streaming platforms. Oh well, didn't save it though. Wop wop wop. Oh, no release date. Interesting. Oh, okay, so I assume Redfall will be the last, but Tango. This is not an Evil Within.
That's me. And you're probably wondering how I ended up here.
Nope.
Well, it's pretty standard. Check this out. Music player in my chest. It's powering up my new robot arm. Whoa.
What?
It's making everything sync up with the beat. Let's rock. This is awesome.
Man, the bitrate is going to absolute bits.
What in the hell am I looking at?
The name's Chai, not Defect.
Is this the guy?
Ooh.
Take down this company. One boss at a time. Just so you know, they're insane.
Okay. So you have an e-guitar as a weapon. From the makers of Evil Within. No, seriously.
Profession, rock star. Future rock star.
Huh. Hey, I like the charm of this.
Mikami, studio head at Tang Game Works.
Hey.
Thank you for all your support over the years.
And I'm John Johannes, director on Hi-Fi Rush.
Chill out. It'll be fine. Power forward.
まあね、このゲームを僕が作ってたら、もう全然違うゲームになったと思う。
But they made it clear after the Evil Within 2, and they made it really clear by telling me you will not make another horror game ever again. So I had to do something new.
Like the Evil Within or spooky games like Ghostwire Tokyo, but this is clearly something totally different. And if this game hasn't already leaked, fingers crossed, we hope it's a pleasant surprise.
It is, and it hasn't leaked.
まあ僕はね、本当に新しいものができて、未だにワクワクしてるよ。
It looks very colorful. I like the look.
So we've been waiting for this for a long time. So let's jump in and explain exactly what Hi-Fi Rush is.
That was me this morning.
Hi-Fi Rush is a rhythm action.
That was also me this morning.
So it's a bit of a twist on your traditional action game. Here, your moves
Oh
and attacks help create a living
no.
soundtrack. That means all your flashy moves, stylish and devastating combos add a layer to the music. The more you flow with the beat, the better you can connect your attacks and abilities. You are in total control during combat.
I'm
but
so
everything you do syncs up like an awesome music video.
bad at those games.
You play as Chai, a wannabe rock star and victim of a weird corporate experiment that lets him sense the rhythm of the entire world pulsing to the game's soundtrack.
That's cool.
As you can
Yeah,
see,
even the environment is
swirl around
acting
you is
actually
the key to combat.
to the music.
Your attacks
That's
will
really cool.
automatically sync to land on the beat, making Hi-Fi Rush a super easy game to
Kitty!
start playing. However, attacking on the beat leads to combos that end with a musical countdown we call a beat hit. Think a big cymbal crash at the end of a drum solo, like this. Landing beat
I
hits
also
unleash
love
a
those
combo
concepts,
finish that
totally
adds
do.
unique musical flair and high damage attacks.
But I'm too much of a human brick wall to understand those concepts and actually put them into effect. I admit it.
Oh, anyone see the guy that did this?
How about
I don't have rhythm. This looks cool.
You're never restrained by the music. You can jump, dodge, parry, and attack whenever
This is
you
really
want,
the highest I
using
can
whatever
go.
attacks you want. It's not about mashing buttons.
Yeah.
The key here is feeling the beat.
Sorry, folks.
Your
No.
progress isn't blocked by missing the beat, but you get rewarded musically and mechanically for staying in rhythm.
Yeah, home of the pixels.
When we say everything moves to the beat, we mean it. Enemy attacks, cutscenes, dangerous
That's really
obstacles,
cool.
you name it. It all syncs to the music, creating an ongoing jam session of a game. To help out is 808. Your robot cat companion literally hovers over your shoulder and helps you find that rhythm.
I would never look
But
at the
we
cat.
also have visual guides to help you even more.
Nope. Never works.
We want you to be able to enjoy Hi-Fi Rush.
Again,
You're a rhythm pro
Metal
or not.
Hellsinger last year. Amazing game. Loved it from the beginning to the end.
Chai also gets by with a little help from his friends. Literally.
I'm just a dingus.
Gear up, slacker.
We've got work to do. Chai will team up with unlikely allies to expand his repertoire of moves both in and out of combat.
Look at all those
Peppermint
nerds.
breaking barriers and juggling enemies, along with Macaron smashing enemy armor and knocking back enemies. Tag teaming with Chai's partners and attacks opens up huge possibilities for dynamic combos and
Really? Because I can't see it.
That's not bad.
The extra help is handy because when you're not fighting, you're going to be
Speaking
running
about
around
cheesy
all over Vanderlei's
video
overhead
game
quarters,
talk.
where everything is trying to take you down. You and your partners have a singular goal in mind.
As I know, people have been trashing
Taking down the
Forspoken for it,
bosses of Vanderlei
but it's like,
Technologies.
look at this. It's
Besides
just
wanting
where
to
we
raise
are
Chai
right
for
now
being
in
a
video
defect,
games.
It seems they've
Lot
got
of trash
something
talk.
A little bit more sinister on their corporate agenda. You'll fight through each department to take them all on.
Hey, we have a
Each
villain
level with
called
their own musical
Corsica.
spin on the rock genre.
I'm all for
And
that.
then we have a showdown.
So let's get ready to crumble.
Boss battles are
Yeah,
climactic
it does.
set pieces, varying from
Not
straight
gonna
up
lie,
musical
I
games
had
to
some
chase
Sunset Overdrive
custom choreographed
vibes.
licensed music
Oh,
from
look at
music
that.
artists.
Cool. It's not the
Hi-Fi
same.
Rush is like nothing we've made
but
at Tango before.
The animations
We
and
think
art
it's
style
like
and
nothing
stuff,
we've
yeah,
ever
I can
played
see it.
before either. It's a high energy, feel good rhythm action experience that's amazingly satisfying to play.
Looks great
Pretty rock star
when it doesn't
move,
pixelate.
Chai.
I love the kitty. I want the kitty.
もしねハイファイラッシュでお客さんから怖いって言われたら俺もう死んじゃうかもまあ他にもびっくりさせることあると思うんだけど例えば猫とか撫でれたりするの
いやそれは当たり前でしょうね。いや
I
でも
mean,
もう一つのサプ
you
ライズ
better
は
can.
ありますよ。
まあこれはジョンのゲームだからジョンからどうぞ
So, not only were we super psyched for you to play this, we're happy to tell you that you can play Hi-Fi Rush tonight.
Oh.
Not a demo, the full game.
What? Wait?
Seriously. It
Oh.
launches on Xbox and PC.
Shadow
2 hours
drop.
After the show, and yes, it'll be on Game Pass as well.
Huh.
We hope you enjoy playing it
Awesome. Well, that's good.
You looking for me? Get him!
Mind if I join?
Look, chat. This is how the game could look like. You could play later on today. If the bitrate wouldn't just like, you know.
This is entertainment. You're going out.
I love the character animations. Oh my.
Here's your Project Armstrong pass. And welcome to Vanderlei campus.
Yes!
Huh. Awesome. Cool. That was a pleasant surprise. Here we go, Skyrim 2. The Skyriming. I totally didn't keep up with anything Elder Scrolls Online related.
Welcome to Hunt Valley, Maryland, and the headquarters
I
of
met
ZeniMax
Firium.
Online Studios. You just saw a cinematic teaser for the Elder Scrolls Online's next chapter. I'm pleased to reveal ESO Necrom, which will launch in June and is shaping up to be one of the best updates to the game ever. If you watched the teaser closely, you saw that Necrom will include one of the most requested features in ESO, a new playable class called
Yeah,
the
ZeniMax
Arcanist.
has apparently
It's only
another
our third
big
new
game
class since
cooking
launch,
ZeniMax
and we know
Online.
you're gonna love it. The Arcanist wields magic influenced by forbidden knowledge and has unique abilities
Tentacles.
never before seen in this world. Of course, the experience of exploring a new area of Tamriel is the heart of every ESO chapter. Necrom will unfold in Eastern Morrowind, not seen in an Elder Scrolls game since 1994, where you will meet new characters and enemies, reunite with some old friends, and explore a story based around the return of a well-known Daedric prince you just might remember from the Dragonborn Skyrim DLC.
Yes.
For those of you new to ESO,
Yes.
we release a new expansion called a chapter every year. Chapters are essentially standalone games
now that you
in
mention
ESO
it.
that let you adventure in a new region of Tamriel. But you don't have to wait for the Necrom chapter to jump in. We've got so many amazing experiences you can enjoy right now. If you love games like Skyrim and Oblivion,
This game is definitely not for you.
The thousands of stories unfolding across every region in ESO. And as anyone who's played a classic Elder Scrolls game knows, it's all about those feelings when you're fully immersed in the world.
Nope.
Remember that feeling when you first encountered a dragon? We've got an entire province that's overrun by dragons. Or
And it's
question
hard.
if you were capable of taking
It's
down
still a
Frost
standard
Cold or
MMORPG.
Try it for yourself in ESO. What about
Sorry.
the moment you visited a city in Morrowind that was built inside the shell of a giant crab? For the Oblivion fans out there, how about another chance at taking on the colossal Daedric prince, Mehrunes Dagon?
I mean, they're trying really to
Just
sell
like any
this
single-player
Elder Scrolls
game,
adventure,
you can have a blast simply by following the main
but it's
quest
still
line.
bound to all the typical
Seek out
MMO
lore and
tropes.
learn more about the world. Become a craftsman. Go fishing. Decorate and furnish your home. Customize your character.
Like,
Play it like an action RPG.
yeah, no.
And when you're ready, you can easily engage in one of the best.
There's still
open-world
endgame in
PvP
there, raids and all that,
Dungeons co-op with
and
your
you want to
friends for
reach
great
that level quickly.
Or just join a guild to chat with others.
Like,
The
unfortunately,
possibilities in this virtual world are endless.
it's not
New players will immediately
what they're
feel
claiming
right at home
it to be.
because our community is
It's
one
a
of the
good game.
most, if not the most, welcoming on the planet.
It's a good game now.
We invite everyone who has not yet
But
experienced ESO
it's not what they're
to give
claiming
it a
it to
try
be.
and create your own stories in our shared world. There's no required subscription and thousands of hours of content to dig into solo. Or
This
with
is also kind of a lie.
Explore nearly every
If you
corner
really
of
want to play
Tamriel
this game
with no
seriously,
level
you need a
restrictions.
subscription.
It's magical being
Because your
able to
inventory
travel
is full
almost
and all
anywhere you
that, and
please from the
you
moment
need a
enter the
subscription.
world. ESO is available
to
on
unlock,
PC
like,
and
all the
Mac,
things.
in addition to previous and current gen consoles, including a purpose-built next-gen version for the Xbox Series X and S with high-fidelity graphics and enhanced performance modes. An added bonus for Xbox players, it's on Game Pass.
It's
And starting today, for a limited time, we're making all past chapters available to explore for any player.
Cool.
So everyone can test drive all of our adventures, including our take on Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, and much, much more. At ZOS, we have so many passionate and talented
ZOS?
developers who continue to add to Elder Scrolls lore by producing handcrafted, epic adventures, and I'm immensely proud to be a part of it. Believe me, we have tons more to share, and I can't wait for the team to show it all to you. Join us after this show for the 2023 ESO Global Reveal, where we'll go deep into all things Necrom.
Okay.
Thanks. See you in Tamriel.
Yeah, no. Well. And now, we're getting to the one I'm really interested in. Yeah! Let the bloodletting begin.
Something evil is swallowing up this place bit by bit.
Nom 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 nom.
Nobody ever believes things can get this bad until it happens. Then, it's too late.
Damn.
But there are people who can fight back.
Stick together! Eyes up!
The gamers and Gen Z present.
Welcome to Redfall, Massachusetts, where the calm seas and sunny skies have been eclipsed by a legion of vampires. Redfall is a story-driven shooter at its heart,
Whoa.
which can be played single-player or co-op with up to 4 players. Choose your hero, each with their own unique abilities, and form the perfect vampire-slaying squad.
I want the
Take back
robot,
Redfall's haunted
so I have to play Remy. I want the cute little robot.
At Arcane, we make games where the world itself is as important as the characters.
With Redfall, we take an exciting step forward, building a lovingly detailed open world to deliver our largest setting ever.
That looks cool.
Every inch of our open world is carefully handcrafted.
God, this is
and
so
packed
much
with
the secret
environmental
world.
storytelling.
And I love
Explore
it.
the streets of a quaint island town, from the once bustling downtown to the haunted forest to the decimated seaside boardwalk and gorgeously detailed landmarks.
I love Arcane's world
But it's
building.
not all danger all the time. There are safe places on the island where you can rest up, chat with survivors, and resupply.
Take
Here
your
at the fire
division
station, one of your home
and
bases.
go somewhere else.
This is one place you'll receive missions from survivors.
There's something I need you to do. The old lighthouse in the bay. It's been used for over a century to keep boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on, it's a warning to anyone trying to come to Redfall right now. Easy, right?
Is it?
Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
Ooh.
Go on, Bert.
Like, I don't know, when there's a lighthouse on an island,
Here's a vampire known as the Shroud.
like I
Shrouds
would be
blanket
like,
the area in
oh,
darkness,
a lighthouse,
disorienting
I might
their
be
prey.
safe there.
They hurl lethal projectiles and can even shift through the floor to avoid damage.
Oh, great. The monster design looks great. I love the vampire design. Like the animations and stuff. That looks cool. A bit choppy. There was a collectible. Why are you ignoring the collectible? Damn it! I cannot work like this. It's a lot of belts. Loop! Wait. What is this? Oh. Surprise. I mean, they're pretty good with the lighting also. Like, it's kind of creepy that you only have the lights. You're in a pretty confined area of what you can see. Oh. You were a shitty vampire. You were a shitty vampire for not noticing him. I can already see speedrunners, by the way, just, you know,
The
doing
lighthouse
the
is
invisible
back
trick.
up, but there's more waiting for you. Taking down vampires angers the vampire gods, who will summon the Rook to take you down.
What? Spoilers?
Let's transition to what you'll find outside of the main story missions. There's so much waiting for you. Redfall is filled with encounters that can pop up anywhere, like this brewery that's fallen under cultist control. Save the locals from being offered to the vampires. Like our past games, you can approach a mission in many different ways.
Oh, hell yeah. Sneaky,
Always
sneaky.
be ready to improvise. Remy uses her combat robot Reborn to help distract and eliminate the cultists.
We got him, Bribon.
Oh my god. I'm already looking forward to that robot, man. That little thing will bring me a lot of joy. It's a party in here. The blood. Are those hearts? That's weird. Ooh. Loot! Man, they really love the shotgun in this game, huh? Ooh, what the? Ah, bloodbags, I think they're called. Don't seem to have like a big explosion range.
Everyone's safe. Let's move on.
Well, that was easy.
Exploring Redfall will take you beyond the bounds of reality as you investigate
Yeah.
other psychic spaces to unravel the vampire's secrets.
I'm curious about this
Take
one.
this vampire nest. These deadly layers change each time you step inside. Jacob sends out his raven to tag the enemies below. Dev follows up with his teleporter, instantly closing the gap.
Huh. Okay, showing some abilities. Good. Let the sun shine in your eyes. Oh, so that was a
Destroy
weapon from
nest,
the
you have to
Zone.
take out its heart, and all of the vampires willing to die to protect it.
Horrible way to die.
So it's like a horde defense mode. I love that you basically have to use different weapons to finish off the vampires because the normal weapons don't do anything.
What just happened?
Now escape the nest before it comes crashing down.
No! Oh, even more loot. I love me some loot.
Nests aren't the only psychic spaces. You'll find dangerous pockets all over the island. It's all vampire turf.
Oh,
so
there are my
tread
keys.
carefully.
I wonder where I missed them.
Redfall won't truly be safe until the vampires are wiped from the map. Outside the main story, another one of your missions is to take back Redfall neighborhood by neighborhood.
Of course.
Find safe houses hidden all over the island, and then work your way up to the vampire controlling the neighborhood. To reclaim this neighborhood, you'll have to defeat a powerful vampire called the Siphon.
And you totally not have to do that 20 times, and after 5 times the vampire will be the same.
Each brings powerful, unique abilities to the fight, and the upgrades you choose change how they play. Here, Layla's lift ability can be upgraded to launch teammates for airborne attacks. Upgrade Layla's umbrella ability with bullet hail to absorb enemy bullets and release the energy back at them.
Playing together with other people? Supporting them? Huh? Weird concept. Oh, yo, that's cool. Wow, there goes
to customize your hero's ability tree to match your playstyle.
the bitrate, absolutely. Damn.
Let's get some light on the subject.
Let's hit on the arsenal. There's a wide range of weaponry, from military gear to new vampire slaying inventions. From shotguns to sniper rifles.
Well, well.
I get some Outriders vibes
There's
here.
also
Ooh.
vampire stakes. Find these in the world to customize your weapons.
Hmm.
When you reclaim significant sections of Redfall, the last step is to face the underboss who controls, or used to control, that neighborhood. Underbosses are powerful elites of the vampire gods, with their own unique abilities, like this one's shield. When you prove yourself against the underboss, you'll receive a key of sorts. A skull that gets you one step closer to facing the ultimate threat, the vampire gods.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's a big one.
Thank you for visiting Redfall.
And thank you for all the support you've shown our
Yo, that was cool.
We sometimes joke that our games can be tough to define. The one thing that's consistent?
We make the kinds of games we love to play.
You make great
And that's
environments.
how Redfall was born. We blended everything we love here at Arcane Austin.
Immersive open worlds, unique and customizable heroes, RPG and FPS gameplay.
And of course, our signature storytelling and rich world building.
Along with our spin on one of the most classic monsters of all time.
Vampires.
It's been amazing to see
actually,
how all
it's
of us have pulled
werewolves.
together to deliver our vision for something
I
new.
don't-
Redfall is the biggest, most ambitious game we have ever made.
Our teams dove head first into this new opportunity, and we can't wait for you to experience Redfall for yourself.
Thankfully, you won't have to wait too much longer.
Yes.
Redfall's coming on May 2nd.
Okay, there's the leak
Thank you again for joining
date.
us.
And we'll see you soon in Redfall.
Here we go.
Ah. I hope maybe that they're also announcing like a beta or something. That would have been even better. But hey, I take the release date. I take the in-depth look we finally got about this game. Finally. Nice. Awesome. We would definitely play it. Well, that wraps it up, I guess. Oh, the outro sizzle. It was good. Yeah. Like it was. I know that some people will say again like, but this is like nothing big, like it's like a Nintendo Direct. Look. They wanted to like keep you updated. And that is exactly what they did, right? And it seems like we are getting quite a bit of those games, besides of Forza, pretty soon. Well, actually, we are even getting one game today when this is over. Yeah. Not my game, I have to admit. Not my game. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, Forza looks amazing. Like as I said, if like not just for Xbox but also for PC, if you want to see what your GPU, so your CPU, your high-end PC can actually bring to the table, I think Forza is definitely what the hell? It's definitely one of the games to do so. Like again, I'm not a racing guy. I'm clearly not. But even I have to admit, it looks good. It looks good. Right. I think that's a pretty high praise for somebody who doesn't play those games. That even for me, who couldn't care less about it, is saying, whoa, that's impressive. Right. Oh, there's the global reveal of Necrom. Unfortunately, that is not what we will watch. I have no connections to ESO. I don't care. So, not for me. Yeah, Orlando, like, definitely one of those games where your card can show what it can do. But that was good. Can we... Okay. Do they already have like 4K stuff on the YouTube channel? Let me see. Normally Xbox is really fast with those kind of things. Let me see. Oh, really? They were streaming it in 4K on YouTube? No. I should have watched it on YouTube. Okay, Microsoft is somebody who is actually showing things in 4K. Damn. Oh, that's a beautiful 80K bitrate they are having. Yeah, that was Forza. I think it wasn't available at 4K. Like the premiere was definitely not in 4K. Man, that looks... Wow, that in 4K. Holy moly, that looks pretty. That looks really pretty. Yeah, by the way, this is the game which is available right now. What is it called? Hi-Fi?
Your attacks will automatically sync to land
Wow.
on the beat, making
Look
Hi-Fi
at this
Rush
game.
a super easy game to start playing.
It doesn't become just
On the beat
pixels.
leads to combos that end with a musical countdown we call a beat hit.
I can actually see something of the game right now. I don't know how it is for you, chat. I know that you are not watching it in 4K. Like my stream is 1080p, 10K bitrate. But it should look massively better. Yeah, this game is available right now for everyone who is interested. It's on Xbox, Game Pass of course, and PC.
How about we see it all in action?
Like, I wonder if you're just going from stage to stage and then fight against an enemy. That's what it looks. But I'm so bad at rhythm games.
You're never restrained by the music. You can jump, dodge,
Man,
attack whenever you want, using whatever attacks you want. It's not about mashing buttons. The key here is feeling the beat.
I'm just bad. Like, Metal Hellsinger was so good. I really love the music, I love the combat, but I'm just shit at rhythm games, man.
Progress isn't blocked by
I just can't.
but you get rewarded musically.
Can't find it yet. Yeah, give it another 10 minutes or so.
When we say everything moves to the beat, we mean it. Enemy attacks, cutscenes.
Yep, looks good. And of course,
You name it. It all
well,
syncs
not
to the music,
ESO.
creating an ongoing jam session of a game.
I really love what they showed in Redfall.
Swallowing up this place bit by bit.
I really like what they have shown. Like, they have finally given us a
Nobody ever believes things can get this bad until it happens.
like a deep dive into those games, and I'm actually looking forward to it. May looks also pretty safe right now for video games. Like, we don't have a lot of games coming out in May. We still don't know when Starfield is coming out. I hope that Xbox is just smart enough to keep those two games a little bit apart. Right? Like, not that this game is coming out May 2nd, and then we have Starfield coming out at, like, I don't know, May 27th or something like that. I really hope they're not making that mistake. I know people will argue, but Mo, it's two different games. Yeah. But there is one thing which is the same problem for everyone who is playing video games, and that's time investment. Especially nowadays where we have a lot of live service games, you want people to stick around. You want people to play this game for a long time to come. And whenever there's a new game coming out, there's a high chance that they are moving on, right? So basically, eating up your own player base is not a smart thing to do. So when this is coming out May 2nd, I don't know when Starfield is coming out, but I have a feeling that it will be June. Yeah, I don't think Starfield is gonna come anytime soon. No, I actually think it's June. I think Starfield will be June. I have a bad feeling about that.
Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
I don't know how long they want to give Starfield time. Like, it took Xbox some courage already to say, we are not releasing that last year in November, and we don't give you a new release date, and now we are just taking our time. Again, Bethesda unfortunately has a history with releasing their games in a not so great state. Hello, Fallout 76, and literally every Bethesda game before that. I know everyone is looking back at Skyrim, everyone is looking back at, like, the good Bethesda games, and they're like, oh yeah, they're really great. Yeah, but I have been there when all those games released, and they have all been shitty. The only big difference was that Fallout 76 didn't even have the signature gameplay with a lot of Bethesda games have. And you could at least argue that even though the performance was meh, it was buggy as hell, the gameplay was there. right? You could always argue that. But with Fallout 76, you couldn't even argue that. So they should take their time. For me, this vampire didn't saw him coming in, sense him, smell him, heard him. Wow, most inferior vampire I've ever seen. And then standard cloaking device is just saving the day. Unbelievable. Hilarious, but unbelievable. Again, Redfall. I will maybe regret saying this, and I shouldn't.
Let's transition to what you'll find outside of the main.
But for me, this is the Division with vampires. It's the Division, but with vampires. And you know what? I have a much better time to believe what I'm seeing here than in the Division, where you emptied like 5 magazines of an M60 into an enemy and they were still kicking. I was like, oh, come on. Like, it seems like everyone is dying very fast, right? Like, maybe this is just for the demo, but everyone who is not a vampire is basically dead after 1 or 2 shots, which is rather interesting. Ooh. Shotgun. I mean, it makes kind of sense. I don't have problems with shotguns. I just think that a lot of video games are doing the shotguns disservice. Like, you know, shotgun is always just there for close quarter combat moments, and then you don't use the shotguns really if you're not super up close. And I always find that unfortunate, because that's not how a shotgun in real life functions. But, you know, for gameplay balance reasons, it's there. And I never liked that much. But again, Redfall is definitely something something interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm also hoping that they are having a beta or something. There was not a leak. Well, if you want to count that, Arcane leaked themselves. They changed some of the things in the Steam store. And one of the big changes was that basically it now read apply here for beta. Which could be interesting if we are getting like a beta in April or something. Like, not a real beta, a marketing beta. Or maybe they are trying to test the servers. So doing like a server test. So, we will see. But with that said, folks, we are at the end of the show. Thank you so much for watching. It was definitely a lot of fun. Looking forward to more of those. I'm actually hoping that this just sticks with Microsoft and that they actually will do this more and more. Because it was a quick show, it was a good format, it was high quality. They showed us quite a bit of gameplay. They explained quite a bit about what is going on in those gameplay segments. And I'm just hoping we are seeing this again. Like, I hope this is something we can see every 3 months-ish. Right? And not that they did it once and then it disappears into nowhere. That would be lovely. Alright, folks, but again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and to subscribe to the channel. We are doing live streams here from Monday to Friday, starting at 8 AM ET, that is 1 PM UK time, and 2 PM Central European time. And we're talking gaming news, watching trailers, and we are playing a lot of new video games. Yeah, a lot of games. Like, actually the games you have seen in the showcase. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. So make sure to subscribe. We are also doing guides for new games coming out. And then we have my other two channels. We have Mole React, where I will upload some of the reactions, right? So check out @MoleReact here on YouTube. Or we also have @MoleUnderManagement for city builder and management games, and you find all the things there. By the way, that's a channel which is doing pretty well. Yeah, it's doing pretty well. It has been growing surprisingly in the last few weeks. So, pretty happy about that. With that said, folks, I will be back tomorrow at 8 AM ET, probably with Warlander, because there's nothing else coming out. Oh yeah, and also apparently, it's my birthday. That's at least what I heard. Rumors. I don't believe it myself, but apparently it's my birthday tomorrow. So we will have a birthday stream. What does that mean? Nothing. I can say in the title it's my birthday. But yeah, we don't really have much for the rest of January. The only game which is coming out on Tuesday, and we might be able to play it on Monday if we are lucky, is SpongeBob SquarePants and the Cosmic Shake. Yes. It's dumb and I love it. And then, well, I think we are waiting for the game, the Hogwarts game. Yeah. There's not much else. It's like, you know, is what it is. Oh yeah, and for the people asking for Dead Space, I will not play Dead Space. I've made the decision that I will not play Dead Space. Even though there is now an alternative ending, I know too much about the game and about the story that I could probably like enjoy the game again, because the story was one of the major points for keeping me going, and I know too much. I know too much. I can't. But yeah, with that said, again, thank you so much for watching, folks. Stay safe. I will run some ads if you want to support the channel, and then I will end the stream afterwards. So again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Ka-ching! This was cool. I love this. again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. And have a wonderful evening, folks. Bye-bye.